James, many congratulations on the new deal. It's fantastic news, and this must be another really proud moment for you.
Yeah, of course. I'm over the moon to extend for this club because I get to train with the best players in the world, the best staff in the world. So yeah, I'm really happy.
And obviously not just a special moment for you, James, but also one that must mean an awful lot to your family as well.
Yeah, of course. They're really happy for me. I spoke to them a lot about it. It was a big decision, and hopefully we've made the right one.
Definitely. And it's been an amazing sort of year looking back for you, hasn't it, really, in terms of you've made your first team debut in the Carabao Cup, made your Premier League debut, and you're also a big part of our Premier League 2 title win earlier last season. I mean, when you reflect back, do you have to pinch yourself at what's happened so far?
I think when I made my Premier League debut, I went home that night and I couldn't sleep because I was so happy. And then stuff about the PL2, I've just tried to add goals to my game, and luckily it's came through.
And looking back, I mean, how much do you think you've progressed personally as a player over the past 12 months or so?
Yeah, I think when I first joined in the training with the first team, it was so fast, me like the tempo. But then I got used to it, and it's like made me such a better player.
Given that you've only just turned 19 recently, how much more do you think there is to come for you in terms of your potential and progress looking forward?
Yeah, there's a lot to come. I've still got a lot to improve on. I can make my game better in many ways, so yeah, there's so much more to come.
And for you, I mean, can you sum up what it's like to sort of train and play alongside such amazing players day in, day out?
Well, at first, when I first joined, it was like very overwhelming, but I just needed to realise like not to just fill the numbers and like try and put an impact in training.
And to enjoy it, I guess, as well. That's a big thing, isn't it?
That comes with it. You enjoy every moment of it.
Definitely. And I mean, since sort of linking up with the first team, James, have you sort of like received any special tips or advice either from Pep or any of the senior guys in the squad?
You get advice near enough every day with them, but I say the one that stuck with me is try and earn the trust of not just the manager, the players, like trust them that when they can pass to you and they can trust you on the ball, so I think it's that.
Brilliant, yeah. And is there sort of any particular player or guy in the first team squad that you particularly look up to or want to try and emulate?
I know he's only young, but I have to say Phil Foden, like the way he's shown the academy players that it's possible, so I'll probably say it's Phil.
Yeah. And is it possible for you to sort of sum up the sort of jumping quality that you experienced when you sort of made the move over to the first team and playing and training with such amazing players and staff?
Yeah, I think it's like I said before, the speed. The speed is such a big difference, and of course the physicality, but once you just get in training every day and the players start to trust you, you get used to it.
Definitely, yeah. And obviously not just yourself, James, but I mean several other of our young guys like CJ Egan, Riley, Josh Wilson-Espran, Luke and Bete, to name but a few, they've also made their first team debuts this season. I mean, how nice has it been for you to come through at the same time with all those similar guys that you come through the ranks with?
Yeah, well, I've grown up with CJ my whole life. I've played with him my whole life, so when I seen him make his debut, I was so proud of him. And I think it's just good to have people your age around so you can always speak to someone, see how they're going with it.
And you can probably share in the experiences with each other.
You share advice with each other, you can help each other out.
Yeah. And obviously across the club, I mean, you've come up through the age ranks and we've got an established playing philosophy that's sort of mirrored throughout all the different teams. Has that made it easy for you when you get to the first team as well to know what's expected of you?
Yeah, of course. Since I joined when I was 11, they've always played the same way. It's like a city way, the right way to play football, I think. So yeah, I think it helped me jump, like when I jumped from the EDS to the first team, it wasn't too different as playing styles.
Yeah. And I would imagine that sort of for the rest of the guys in the academy too, looking at the progress that you, Cole, obviously you reference Phil as well, and guys like Luke and CJ again, that must be a massive incentive for them to sort of kick on and try and improve their own game because the opportunities are there.
Yeah, I think it gives them a bit of hope. They don't feel like it's never going to happen. They've seen like CJ, Luke, Liam, people like that do it, so it is possible.
Definitely, yeah. And obviously this club, I mean, it's got amazing facilities and everything that a player needs to try and be successful. How big a boost is it for you to know that you've got that fantastic backup at your disposal?
I just feel like the staff, they're always there for you. Like everywhere around the building is someone that can help you. So, and the facilities are obviously a joke. So yeah, it's the best you can ask for.
Definitely, yeah. And obviously we've talked about what a memorable year it's been, given the big role that you played also in our PL2 title, which we won for the first time. And I mean, that just seemed to say that the academy gives every young player here the perfect grounding to try and succeed in the game, whether it's here or perhaps elsewhere within football.
Yeah, I think last year we just played the right way. We tried a different formation, probably like each game. I think it was working, the players connected well, like Tommy, Cole, Liam. So yeah, it was just a pleasure to play with him.
I mean, looking ahead now, sort of, have you got any specific targets? Are you the sort of player who sets yourself any individual goals?
I'm not really a player to like set myself goals and targets, but I'd probably say try and push on and get more appearances.
Definitely. And how excited are you looking ahead to the rest of the season? There's an awful lot to play for, not just obviously with the first team, but also with the EDS as well, of course.
Yeah, I'm excited for the future. I want to see what I can do. If I can improve on my goals, get more goals in the PL2, and then hopefully get my first goal for City, hopefully.
Definitely. And hopefully the best is yet to come.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, many congratulations again on the new deal, James, and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.